it's more Tales of Arise. We have found our way to Lenegis. We're going to head towards the Forbidden Zone, which I believe is this way, in this direction. But first, something important for me to show you guys. There was more DLC released. If you're watching this on YouTube, this was released a while ago, but on stream, this happened fairly recently. So we've got a Sword Art Online collaboration pack, as well as, I think, these are the weapon, like the special goof joke maybe weapons for the costumes, I'm going to guess. And new difficulties. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff. I will accept you. Sure thing. Give me them spirit slaying outfits. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. So we got new difficulties to probably never attempt, because I think one's like super easy and one's super, super hard, and we've been going not normal, but like, you know, harder than normal, but not quite hard. Looked like it was the arena in the trailer. All right, cool. Well, I don't want to jump back there and, you know, immediately trigger that stuff now, since we're kind of in the thick of some story stuff. But maybe if we catch a little bit of downtime, or if there's a spot to breathe, maybe we'll jump back down to Dana and see if we can check some stuff out at the arena. But we've got new costumes, and I'm not going to even listen to a costume request right now, because I'm going to see what this new stuff is, and we're going to wear it. I can be Kirito! Oh my gosh! Says the guy who's watched maybe 4 episodes of Sword Art Online and thought it wasn't very good. But look at that. I don't think that looks bad. I think Alphen works it. We also got something for Law. The trainee uniform. I don't even know if I recognize that. Is that like other Kirito? Because I know at some point they have like a very big design costume change in the show, from what I saw. But hey, look at this! Oh my gosh! We're anime! For real now. Thank you, Tronop, for throwing the costume purchase out there and giving it the proper cooldown.
Ring it has.
You really think so?
Oh wait, did we get... Wait, he's talking about treasures. Did we get new artifacts? Oh, is it just the difficulty settings? Okay. So yeah, we've had these, and these are all the DLC ones that I was avoiding. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give myself another huge boost or something. Also, wait, hold on. Did this give us titles? There's their costumes. That happened last time. Nope. All right. Well, so much for that. Trainees, the Underworld arc when Kirito went to sword school. Okay. All right, so don't be reactionary internet person who hates everything that's popular or things that kept going. As someone who thinks that isekai or whatever style game or anime can be cool, but just did not get a good vibe off of the first handful of episodes of Sword Art, is that something I should look back into?
There's
You can be
something
honest.
I just don't get.
I won't judge you if
What
you're
is
like,
it?
okay, I kind of like
The crown
it.
contest itself has always
Maybe.
gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Getting a
Yeah,
no
that makes sense.
in capitals.
So, who was it then?
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if
Wait,
memory
hold on.
serves.
I feel like I should have been listening to this. Who's
So
Hanfried?
then this Hanfried whatchamacallem,
Oh, he's
the current ruler of
sovereign.
Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
Uh-oh.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegis?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegis from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and
Were the lords
discrepancies.
also
The
slaves
question
without
is then,
realizing
by
it?
whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest. meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but going on what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe
Starting to
anymore.
suspect this contest was bullshit.
You and me both. Though we are Renan by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden
Shouldn't
Zone
be-
might give us
even
some
be real.
answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
There can't be a Dark Master Core. It just isn't done that way.
Tell me, Doahlim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
You know, being a diplomat.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
Spoop 'em.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it. How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
Look at us. We're both Kirito.
Let's see. An obsession with being
Laws
elegant is
extra
a must.
Kirito.
Oh, and it helps
Because of
to be
his voice.
old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What?
I like
They look
angry
up to
Doahlim
you,
back
that's
there.
all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey, what's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden?
I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
We just want to be, you know, good at talking. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the scene was going to start. Uh-oh, someone Doahlim.
Varia.
Well, or someone who
Varia?
recognized Doahlim.
Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already.
Maybe.
Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit.
7
But
years,
let me
huh?
tell you, I haven't changed either.
How old
Not
is
a day's
Doahlim
gone
supposed to
by the
be?
past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
Well, that's
If
just
killing
not
me will
helping.
bring you peace, then so be it.
Doahlim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you
I
it.
don't know why Alfred
But you
looks
must
super
wait.
awkward to me right there.
My
He's just
sins are
like, oh,
legion.
got my arms
Let
out.
me
Oonga
finish what
doonga."
I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Hey, what's up? Hi.
Sure,
Bye.
that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Oof. You're filled with hatred. You'll do nicely.
Doahlim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
She's crazy. Just pay her no mind.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
I'm a Renan Lord. Killing
Each of
people
us
was
have
kind
our
of part of the
pasts.
tariff.
I am no exception.
How many Renan soldiers have we cut
Before,
down
back in
thoughtlessly for their
Menancia,
gold dog tags?
You mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so.
Kind of gave a
There are
loophole.
far too
What I
many
have to
questions I
finish
still
is
seek
something that's
answers
going to
to.
take way longer than my natural life.
Besides,
so, you know,
you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Doahlim!
like, is that him basically telling her
Forgive
that
me.
the guy he killed is
Some
her
things
brother?
are best left unsaid.
Perhaps a lover. I kind of wanted to check and see if there were like treasure chests and stuff here. Oh, I feel like I'm kind of struggling to see them in this map, just because everything is rectangular, and they would also be little rectangles just sitting around. What do you gotta say, lonely dude on a bench? How could any of this happen? For years, Lenegus was a bastion of order and stability. Where did it all go so wrong? It must be those dirty Danans they've let come aboard. Oh, how I hate them and their not Renin ways. God. Wait, what's going on up there? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's awesome! You go, firefighter man! I believe in you. There we go. I hear the sounds of more magic being used. Wah! I want to do it too. Wait, are you starting a fire? Oh, you're fighting a Zoogle. Hey, I can help you. I got a gun. You got it? All right.
So, I've been wondering, do you think when Lenegus was built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Every Renin knows they need to
yes.
make a certain sacrifice.
You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegus was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry, that probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Thanks, Incognito Ace, for the
You're
raid.
right, Keon. I'm sure we will.
I could heal the boy, but I no longer identify as Renins. I am Asuna of wherever she comes from in Sword Art Online. I'm a big fan, trust me. Huge anime nerd, just cosplaying here at the local convention in Lenegus. I hope a wayward photographer asks for my picture. Ooh, I worked so hard. I don't trust him. Meeting up in an alley like that.
Hey,
Oh, she just
it's
comes
that
from
ingredient.
Japan. Got it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one
is
for
that the
that
first
recipe.
tofu we've been able to get since I used
You
it all
always
forever
have an
ago?
eye for food.
That's fun. You just started on Arise Incognito? Well, you might want to look away. I think we're pretty late in the game. If you're hoping to not know what happens next, but I appreciate the raid.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Ah, no,
Yeah.
stop.
It must be some sort of rest and leisure area
Every
for the
time my
locals.
PS4 controller gets a little unplugged,
You
it
think?
messes with the speaker.
Man, these Renin sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Doahlim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan.
What's Alpha doing way over there?
That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
Tarnigan,
He was once
Faria.
my dearest, closest
A lot of
friend.
names they're throwing at me.
As well as Faria's betrothed.
Betrothed.
Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir.
Targanin?
It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music.
A
with no
jazz
care for social
quartet like
standing.
no other. We could play
Only the next
Chameleon.
song,
We
the
did
next melody.
Sing, Sing, Sing. Does anybody really know what time
A
it is?
friendship
Miles
based on
Davis.
mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social
Miles Davis,
class.
local Renan jazz
You
artist.
really are different, Doahlim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and
Kept
choosing your
trying
friends
to
based
get them to
solely
play
on
my Diggling.
affection
They kept shooting
is
down.
something
Nice, you do.
beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
You've always been one to bridge
Your
gaps,
praise does me
Doahlim.
too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart.
She was just a sick bass
And even
player, and
then,
our band really needed
It
one.
only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
I was way cooler and thus
What
killed him in
happened?
combat.
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have
Holy
stood a
cow.
chance.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
But he was desperate
That's
and
great.
low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
What's the fourth guy
so
in the
instead
band
you
think
let her
about
go
all
on
this?
hating you.
We
so
haven't
she
heard
could
about
use
him
that
much.
hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty, instead I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did?
You
Anyone
might not
else
have been
and I
so
would have been
kind
dead
if you hadn't
long
had
ago.
to take your friend's life.
You've
Count your
saved
blessings.
so many people, Doahlim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always,
No, I'm...
but
That's not my
I
name.
shall do my best to heed your advice.
Kisara. My god, for a second I forgot her name. Oh, we met Avakir
Do you think
earlier.
you'll be all right?
I guess it's just more. I feel like
Yeah,
he's like,
I think so.
well, there was me
He's
and my
got
3
Kisara.
friends. One of them was about to get married
It's
to the
important
other,
to
and I
have
killed
someone
him.
like that.
And she freaked out about it.
I didn't realize how
Avakir seemed to
difficult
be
it
more or
is
less
just to
indifferent.
be there for someone.
Or was he like, how dare you
Sometimes
come
just
here?
knowing
We met
someone's
at-
on
we
your
met at-
side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right.
Rinwell, do your arms get sore just holding them like that?
Alphen,
Who's looking at us?
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me
Your
keep
healing
going
arts
more
have
times
been
than I can count.
invaluable,
Maybe,
Shion.
but I still wanted to say thank you.
Secret alley? Nope.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
New weapons? We do. All right. Heck yeah. Wait, how much is that? 13,000. We have 146,000. All right. I don't feel too bad about doing that. Take it. Take it. Ooh. Take it. Take it. Take it. Damn. What are we missing? Magic Claw. I think we used that in a couple other ones. Yeah, we did. Shoot, we could have gotten his. Oh, well. Are we looking on Healy stuff? Been a second since my last stream. All right, we're doing fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's manage the ranch from space. I'll just do another money run. You don't sell food, do you? They'd be under materials. Oh, wait, armor, duh. That might be useful. Plus 48 and only minus 5 and 7. Yeah, that's worth it. I like seeing my blue numbers. All right, wait. No, I didn't mean to purchase. Oh, no, it's worse than what they're already wearing. Dang it. All right, Kisara going to complain about how much money we spent? Yes or yes? Oh, I was wrong. It's all about checking your equipment. What a fool I was.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Ship just fly down and beam up the livestock like a UFO? Oh, I hope so. Just got a fast travel point. Want to see if you can do any of the new arenas for the DLC? No, I'm gonna hold off on that. Because I have a feeling either those arenas are meant for post-game, or...
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them.
Oh, really? I just want to do more
Whatever
story stuff,
happens,
if I'm being
be
honest.
ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Oh.
I am Lord Doahlim of Elden Menencia. I command you.
Threat to the city must be a raid.
No.
Whoa, she got a cool new looking move.
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
This armor's too strong. These guys don't have free will, it seems like.
Here's a healing arc that'll bring
Lines
you
I just
down.
heard.
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
Oh, here he comes with a swing.
Switch to off.
Healing
Oh, that's right, I need to dodge around to make Doahlim really pop. No, I wanted to...
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
These are some horny soldiers. You got that right. Yes! You fool, now you've awakened my true power. Oh, what? How does he just get through that?
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
Anything in armor is all
Elusive deity.
No, he lost him.
Seismic rupture.
Lunar, make it rain!
Shadow. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
crumble. Eat this.
Get him, Law.
Can you take it?
Say, blow them away!
Corruption!
Can you take it? Rotating pile driver.
Going in! If it's in the sky,
Get up.
this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Is Kisara using a comedically large, or Xion using
Those
a comedically
soldiers seem
large
different
pistol?
from the
I'll see.
citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Doahlim's presence either.
They didn't give a F
Indeed.
about there being a lord
They
among
seem
us.
to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
Perfectly
What with the Red
framed
Woman,
shots.
the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries.
Kisara and Manuel need
At
to
least
get off
we'll
the
know to
farm and be
keep
ready
our
for the
wits
big
about
city.
us.
I like it, Ellie. We'll swap their costumes. Thank you for that lustrous astral crystal. Okay. Did you say Kisara and Rinwell? Most city attire. Well, I guess that would probably be her teacher outfit. There we go. She's ready for business now. She's one hell of a teacher. Or wait, doesn't her one... Oh no, this has... Yes, her teacher hair has like built-in glasses, so I can give her another. No, we never give anyone the fun dolls. She's a big Doahlim fan. And Rinwell? I think her city attire is probably her idol outfit. I mean, her school outfit would also work. And she was already wearing the colorful session hair, so instead we'll give her some trendy pens. I like her having Hoodle. Devil horns and Halo actually look pretty cool. I've honestly, I haven't been crazy about the Halo, but the devil horns, I like throwing them on every so often. Especially, I think they look great on both Kisara and Doahlim. Doahlim looks like an evil mage, so I can see him being like a demon man. Whoa. Is that like a normal enemy, you think, or one of the Gigantos? It doesn't, well, no, it must be a normal enemy. It doesn't have the green star thing that I think the Gigantos have. Are the SAO costumes only for Alphen Law and Xion? Correct. Oh, doggies.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
No, you all
Nothing
backdash,
going on
you
me.
jerks.
That freaking does it!
Begin! You're mine!
These ones can run rings around us.
Dance on the wind!
Will this help?
I'll grind you with that dump! Leave the
Oh.
ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
I would love for us to get some ensnaring off. What? Yeah, these guys
I'll
are
take
dark.
you. Take
Of
this.
course they are.
Seismic rupture.
Fighting the evil squad now, for
You
sure.
picked the wrong fight.
Thanks,
I'll
Xion.
grind you with that dump.
Not that the slave driving class wasn't always the evil guys, but you know, we're playing true darkness now.
In your face.
Or fighting it, rather.
Seismic rupture.
The literal element of evil in video games.
Down! You're off!
Can you take it? Take this. Temp it. Dance on the wind. Do you require a hand? I'll grind you with that dump. Now can't get out of
Stay there!
Can you take it? Temp it. I'll grind you with that dump. The tempest engulfs you.
Far enough!
I'll grind you with that dump.
No!
Begin.
If I had gotten another hit at my combo, I would have had a bit of a boost to my burst gauge.
Elusive deity. Rotating pile driver. Everlasting duck. In a bind.
Ah, they always move right as I'm using it, so I always miss.
Dance on the wind. I'll grind you with the duck. Come on. Elusive deity. Can you take it?
No! I'm the
This
worst.
one's mine.
Make it ready! Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I'm feeling pretty cool. That's pretty dark, man.
Out of our way!
Okay, does this thing have a weak spot or anything? And it's also...
Can you take it?
Hear my call!
Dance on the wind. This one keeps charging us.
Oh, it's a charger, I see.
Trolleys aren't disgusting enough.
Leave it to you.
Yeah, everyone just talk over each other. Working great.
I'll crush you!
Alright, I'll admit, this sword art outfit looks pretty good on Law.
Tenebrous claw!
I actually kind of really like him with Kirito's hair.
Here, let me help.
Just getting started.
Grenade!
Seismic rupture! Freaking does it!
Animation, so I don't know what I'm looking for.
Watch this! I'll face you! Seismic rupture!
Time to shine!
Dance on the wind! Ignite!
Appreciate the help!
Just getting started!
Flaming meteor!
Take this!
Pull myself together.
I'll grind you with a shot! Crescent flash! Can't get out of this!
Flaming meteor!
I'll grind you with a shot! Dance on the wind!
Combo count's getting nuts. Ah, of course it's not.
This one's mine, damn it.
I keep not noticing when it's charging. I've got to start waiting in the wind.
I'll grind you with a shot!
Hear my call.
Another incantation.
Ah, what?
ruined. On your
Your range on that was a
Take
little
this!
bullocks.
It's time to finish this.
Shion, I was about to cast a spell.
Consuming wildfire.
This is higher level than the Gigantomantis, however less health.
Rolling storm. Healing
Yeah, I hope it has less health. I think
I'm sorry to trouble you.
Dodge! What?
I'll finish you here and now! Dance on the wind! I'll finish you here and now! Instinct shot!
There we go.
Begin!
Give me my boosts.
Blossom! Seismic rupture! Crescent
Healing
flash!
circle. Blizzard blow.
Does it hurt?
No!
Now I'm real mad!
No!
I'll grind you with a shot!
Reaction.
Lost my focus!
I'll heal you all.
Tempest! I'm on it!
Healing circle.
Oh, that looked like an attack to me. I thought it was winding up to smack.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now I'm in the
Yee!
The Tempest eats dirt!
On guard!
Tempest does eat dirt.
Crazy laugh!
I'm on a roll now! No
Tiger
dog
blade!
shall break this night!
Magna ray.
I'll face you!
No, wrong one.
Mine.
Denied!
Begin! Does it hurt? Seismic rupture!
Here's a healing
Crescent flash! I can carve through armor!
Tiger
Seismic
blade!
rupture!
Just keep hitting it, damn it.
Can't get out of this!
Look sharp!
I don't
Honestly,
even
did not
know the
expect this
word
thing to
defeat.
have so much health.
Tiger blade!
No dog!
Future fights I might bring in
To be let free!
Alpha more
This
to
one's mine!
Eagle assault!
bring its health with his sword charge moves.
Glimmer dragon!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Will this help?
Ground and pound!
Seismic rupture!
Healing circle.
I really
No.
owe you one!
Not on my watch.
That's elusive deity in armor is
Make it
all
rain!
mine! Shield!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Dust to dust. Let's kill this mantis.
Quite necessary when creating
b-
weaponry.
And or bust.
That's
Here's
far
a
enough!
healing art.
I'll smash you!
Hurricane
My
flash!
shield!
Lightning strike!
No further! I'm just getting started!
I can read your moves like a book!
This one's mine! Release!
Water snake, wait!
Tempest!
Tiger
Dance on the wind!
I'm almost there.
No further!
There we go.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here's a healing art.
On guard!
Does it hurt?
Oh, did we get the thing we needed for Alpha's new sword? I'll just run back and get that.
This one's mine!
I'll crush you!
I was in the middle of a cool combo.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I was right at the beginning of a cool combo, I guess.
Make it rain!
Claw! Say! Blow them away!
Did it!
This should make for
Hold on, before we get too deep in here.
some good weapon crafting material.
I could have walked the whole way, or just warp there, you know.
We've reached our destination.
Yes, look at those numbies grow. We're so strong now.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Oh, wait, sorry, this is dead end. I already fought you. Wait, let's combine encounters. Come on, boys. Come on, I'm right here. Hey, look at me. Don't you want? Oh, oops.
That's far enough!
Can you take it? Take this!
Swallow Tiger Blade!
Seismic rupture!
Well, I tried to make the game a tougher fight, and the game
Your
decided
reflexes
no.
will not serve you well here.
Blazing Storm!
I'll grind you into
Flaming
dust!
Meteor!
No further!
Ice Tornado!
Seismic
Someone
rupture!
stick around.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
Inferno Flash!
Ignite!
Take it! Dragon Shell!
Tempest!
Hurricane
Reflect on my thing. They smite with black and
mine!
Hurricane Strike!
Inferno Punch!
Here,
Now you see what I can do!
Let's keep it in one spot. I want to hit it with the spell. Oh wait, I'm using a dark spell. That's a bad
mine.
choice. Now that I think about it.
You're mine!
Glacial
Dance on the wind!
Tiger Blade! To the fray!
Elusive deity!
Annihilation!
Can you take it? Everlasting shock!
Time to shine!
In a bind?
Strike!
Lunar corruption!
I'll take your legs.
Dance on the wind! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Whoa, you're new. But also
It'll
a
be a
swifty
breeze.
boy.
Get in, get out!
I'll face you! Dance on the wind!
Not far enough! By the power of water!
Seismic rupture!
Dance
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Now you'll learn!
Seismic rupture!
Piercing
Shield!
This one's got your
Pops.
name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Think again! Can you take it? Seismic rupture!
Lunar with the
You can't get out of this!
Lunar blast!
Elusive deity!
Falling storm!
No dawn shall break this night!
Tiger Blade!
Where are you going?
Now I'm in the
I'll
groove!
grind you into dust!
Do it! This one's mine! Damn it!
Stop that guy from making any moves.
Elusive deity!
Kisara! I'll
Kill this
stop your
thing.
movement!
Man,
And
every
I'll
time I've
stop
hit
your
Law, it's
life.
been long Kisara.
Tremble.
Thing.
A freezing storm!
Everlasting
Hurricane
shock!
Strike!
Ice tornado!
Smash you!
The tempest engulfs you!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
I'll grind you into
Thought he
dust!
said shit for a
Rinwell.
second.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Time to cast some spells with an owl as Rinwell. Oh boy. Alright, here's Rinwell's definitely one of the characters I have the least experience with, so this could get messy.
It's always room for improvement.
I came from up there. Shortcake! Hey, fellas.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Force Mantis.
Dragon Shell!
Radiant Glimmer!
Watch this!
I've got light moves.
Holy Glimmer! Holy Annihilation! Searing Flame! I think I'll pass on the handshake. Let me illuminate the dark! Holy Glimmer!
Put this
Here I
down,
call! More for
and
the
then
red
do it
hide.
again.
Divine Savior!
Ready and rare!
Spread! Lightning Strike! Burning Strike! Illuminate the dark! Holy Glimmer!
Dance!
Holy Glimmer! Raging
Appreciate the
Cascade!
help! Inferno Punch!
Spread! Illuminate the
Now
dark!
you see what I can do.
Let the
This
marksman
one's
handle
mine!
this! Holy Land! Where are you going?
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Everybody just drop all your spells on it.
This one's mine! Raging Cascade! Light Spread! Raging Cascade! Radiant Pierce! Light Astral Energy!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Super swallow dance!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Don't notice me. Don't notice
In a
me.
bind? These fists have got your
No,
name on
it's
them.
running away from where I
Now I'm in trouble.
Light up the dark. All right.
Healing
Let me
circle.
at him.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
I'll crush you!
Get him. Ooh.
Lightning
Ooh.
reflexes!
Oh.
Tenebrous claw!
Oh.
I'm just getting started.
Eat dirt.
Make sure it keeps not moving.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Talon hurricane!
Sleep now!
Roll now!
Glacial
Leave the charges to me.
Freeze laser!
Prepare to be sealed!
Talon hurricane!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Magna ray!
Look sharp.
Take that! Raging cascade!
I just now noticed that Alphen has like no health. I've been using his thing enough that he's just hurting himself every time. And it's taking him down.
Yearns to be let free.
Will this help?
Dazzling spin.
Hurricane!
Holy land!
Inferno punch!
Here!
Now you see what I can do!
Crescent moon.
Dragon shout!
That'll bring you
It's
down.
gonna slide.
I'll finish you here! It was nice
Here,
while it
let me
lasted.
help.
Get him! First aid! Bullseye!
I thought Law was dead when he said that.
Radiant Slayer! Searing
It was
Flash!
nice while it lasted, meaning his life.
Illuminate the dark!
Here, let me
Come
help.
forth! Holy glimmer! Sleep now!
Glacial spear.
Pierce eagle!
Take this!
Freeze lantern!
I'll crush you!
Yeah, enemies at this point do feel a little spongy.
Tenebrous claw!
Illuminate the
now.
dark! Come forth!
Shield and face.
Slow down.
Holy land!
Thanks, Shield.
Brrrr.
Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
We did it.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
I thought we were eating the Mabo curry thing. Shouldn't that have healed everyone for a bit after every fight? I don't know why Alphen
Go
didn't
no
know
further!
how.
First aid!
Armor won't save you!
Photon flash! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer!
I can store 2 spells, right?
Sealed!
Or just
More
only
for the
one?
stockpile! More where that came
Okay.
from! Healing
That's
circle!
Appreciate your help.
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
If it's in the sky, it's
No
mine!
further!
Photon flash!
Yo, Mr. Canadian Donut. Thank you for the raid.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer!
Where are you going?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Annihilation!
Ba-da-da.
Mega ray! Not in your dreams!
Talons burn!
Do you require a hand?
Make it. I'll take you all on.
Sorry, just taking things into her own hands.
Flare Demolisher.
Oh, does Mabo Curry heal CP?
Law,
I thought it was HP.
toasty!
Burn strike!
Here, let me help. Going in.
First aid! Holy land! Illuminate the
These
dark!
fists have
Come
got your
forth,
name
holy
on them!
glimmer!
Light up the dark.
Hear me!
In a
Flame of
bind?
fury!
I'm
Dizzy
wrong!
land! Photon flash! Illuminate blah 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 magic! Sleep now!
Away.
More for the stockpile!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Boom.
Here, let me
Yo, thank you, Single Soul, for the sub. Can't stay for few spoilers. Wanted to say you've been enjoying the VODs. Well, hey, happy to hear it.
Here goes!
See ya in a while, Single Soul. This is that time you popped in to sub. I'm sure you've forgotten it now that you're watching it on YouTube. Probably weeks later at this point. But I appreciated it.
Ray!
Valkyrie Lantern Witch 69. Grant, I'm
Lady
gonna scare
Fortune
you.
must truly
Out of
be
the
watching
darkness,
over
the
me.
zombie did call true pain and suffering. He brought to them all waver the children to hide in their beds for fear that the devil would chop off their heads. Ooh, spooky. Alright. Thought I was gonna thread the needle with these
I
boys.
won't forgive you!
Now you see what I can do!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer!
Denied.
Stop this guy from charging his spell, somebody! Oh, I should've, you know what, I should've sent Alphen. He would've done it.
It's almost too strong.
None shall escape my let the marksman handle this! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! In here! I'll be saving this one!
The earth throbs in pain.
Here, let me help! Sealed! More for the stockpile! Into the Take that! Raging Cascade!
Now you've gone and
Didn't
ticked
mean to
me
use this.
off.
Annihilate! Too much to handle?
Time to shine.
Healing Circle! Take that!
I'll take you all on.
I know Rinwell can do way more interesting combos, but I don't
Flare
know
demolisher!
exactly if I've got the arts for them.
Will this
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy land! Here you are!
Tiger Blade! Lion
Sweet
Power!
dreams!
It's here! There's nothing done by me!
Oh, I thought that was one.
Raging Cascade!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Annihilate! Not in your dreams! Raging Cascade!
Showing up when I say combos, I mean more like
Lightning reflexes!
longer strings of
Tenebrous
attacks,
claw!
not magic combinations. Though I also don't know all those. I might know the arts for them.
I need to be
Yeah,
stronger.
I should probably heal Alphen a little. I keep forgetting that the meal is not healing him every fight. And if that star up there ends up being a foe, it will probably want to know that he is in good health. There we go. Beam me up, Rena. No, yeah, I also do like kind of having Alphen as a backline guy just to keep stunning them with his thing. And just knowing he'll never die if I don't bring him in. But also he can do disgusting damage. So sometimes it's very nice to bring him in for a boss fight.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a
It is
wall.
forbidden.
How do we get through?
I mean, I guess that's how you
Whoa,
keep people out of a
I
forbidden
thought
zone.
this was sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Oh, that's right, I'm sovereign. Oh, he's got the eye patch over his sovereign eye. I wonder if we're just gonna get a good zoom in on that. Because it's always the eye that was covered for a long time, right? Ah. They won't even bother. Just let him do the...
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
Look how
What?
much dust was in here.
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts
She's got like a weird
as the
bounce in her
sovereign
step.
and maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
Is it because
No
this
choice.
is a memory that it kind of sounds like they're
Becoming the
blowing out their
maiden's not
speakers?
something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't
You don't
right what
get
they
it.
did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. we wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people. If we didn't see the humanity in each other.
I don't get it, says Alphen.
So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on
It's not gonna be
this.
that easy, I have a feeling.
I'm trusting you, not them.
But I'm not gonna tell you.
Maori.
What the hell just happened?
Did you all just have
That
my
vision.
memory?
Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori.
She was like
Naori
Shion, but
Imaris.
like better?
Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to
Sounds
be a
just
mere
frustrated with the whole
hallucination.
thing.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
Well, would it have been weirder
But
if they
how is that even
fabricated a
possible?
thing?
Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either.
Cut it out, Renwell. We all know
It
you're
was
the
the
only one
same
who feels
sensation as
astral
back
energy.
inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Could just be a random thing.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all.
Wasn't ready to see
So
Grandma
that was my
Naori.
ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
A black
Yeah,
and white
there
mirror.
certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
Yeah, I want to see what
I
actually
can't just
happened at this
pretend like
friggin'
the past
ceremony.
never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate
Just
them
as
too if I
bad?
can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's
Blow
here.
the whole thing
Stay
apart.
sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Boss room? Although before bosses, they've always had like the little Healy zone, so maybe not. Or was there a Healy thing? Did I miss it? Did I run right past it? I probably did. Oh, then there's definitely a boss in here. I didn't even see the Healy spot. I think I thought it was the teleporter if I caught it in my periffs.
Faria, how did you get in here?
You told me I could
Wait.
kill you.
Something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
We came straight here. How did you get here before us? Oh. Alright, Doahlim, are you cool killing another member of your band? Just, you know, if we have to.
A summoning?
Looks like it's wearing a goofy top hat.
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
Tormented limbs.
I've never known Folly
Guessing you're dark.
control singles like that before.
How about
Whoa,
with the stone?
Law
That was
instantly
basically
down.
like a master core.
What the? Where did you get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zeugles. Then we get some answers.
Charge this.
Sleep now. Here's a healing
There.
arm. Thanks, Kisara.
Charge another one.
Sleep now.
Now we just kind of throw some magic at it.
One last one.
Anything in armor is
That. Then, bada 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 bum.
Go get them. Flame of fury. Burning.
I can carve through. I'm on a roll now.
Eat this. By the power of water. Hurricane.
Not my finest.
Between heaven and earth.
You have to hold on.
A wailing day of lightning.
Ow.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Sleep now.
I don't have much left.
Here's a healing.
Oh, I didn't notice our CP situation.
Raging storm. Here goes. That'll bring you down. Celestial hammer.
What's this?
Here's a healing
Go.
arm.
No chance. Nice try.
Nice while it lasts.
Burn it
Alpha, you wanna put him down for a second?
Anything in armor is all mine. Now I'm in the groove.
Keep the dazzling spin going.
You made me
Oh,
angry.
you're coming for an attack.
That was a bad idea.
Oh, I thought I was gonna block it.
Look sharp.
Now I'm in the groove.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher.
Hear me.
Feels good. Ow! Ow! That
Healing arm. Lightning orb. Let me know where that came from.
This one's all mine.
Blah 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 magic.
Swallow dead.
Oh, got him.
Dazzling spin. Will this help?
Whirlwind
Inferno Classic. Dazzling spin.
Need to
Yeah,
blow this.
you're ours.
Hear my voice.
Thanks, Shion.
Sleep now. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Glacial fire.
Freeze lancer. Sleep now. I'm with you. Where are you
I like
going?
that cool little spin move it likes to do.
More without healing.
Shion, look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Look sharp.
Freeze lancer. Dance in the wind. Healing circle.
Smash you.
Thanks,
A chain
Shion.
between heaven and earth.
Inferno Crossing. Far
A
enough.
willing Banshee of
Getting ready to
lightning.
strike. I had a feeling.
Frozen.
Hammer. Will this help? This will
Celestial
help.
energy.
Can't tell what part's the weakness. I think that is.
Now I'm in the groove.
Ignite!
Now we're
Between heaven and earth.
I'm just getting started.
I guess Alphen's thing is probably considered an elemental attack. If he has less health, it might be in my best interest, because he hits harder the less health he has.
Going in.
I freeze lancer.
Dazzling spin.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Here's a healing arc. First
Their
aid.
arcs were interrupted. Going in.
Hurricane.
Inferno
Oh no, I don't have. I just now realized. I kept trying to do Guardian Field. I took that off of
Lightning
her.
reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Iron Wall. The flames will roar. Burning. Healing raging cascade.
Oh jeez, I didn't realize you were shooting things that whole time.
Yours to be let free.
A whirling Banshee of lightning. Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane.
Field.
Maximum burst.
More for the healing circle.
Glacial fire.
Back into the. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Vanquish
darkness.
Huh. One more.
Resuscitation.
On guard.
Give
Let me have it.
I can do this
No
all
chance.
day. First aid.
Thanks, Shion.
Vanquish
On
darkness.
guard.
Cyan
Leave the
instant.
chargers to me.
Back into the fray.
We'll win.
What's
this?
Take the into the shadows.
I can carve
Just keep
through
on wailing on him.
Smash to pieces.
Oh, that looked awesome. Forgot that move was so good. No, thank you.
On guard.
Thunder.
Dazzling glitter.
Healing
Thanks, she's just one tough cookie.
Not for much longer, he isn't.
Don't let up till it's
Yes!
Take this.
Just everyone kind of throw yourselves at it.
I'll smash you.
We don't need a Healy zone right before a boss fight, damn it.
Nice try!
Oh, it's an upper limit. That's not slowing down.
Into the shadow between heaven and earth. Radiant, a wailing band. I heal you all. Sealed.
You're open!
More for the stockpile. Illuminate.
You know what we could use? Not a ton, but just a bit more secret.
An outstanding attack!
Holy Lance. I can do it all day. This one's mine. Radiant light. Here.
Now I'm in the groove.
It's still very satisfying to just see all those damage numbers popping off and stuff when we're all wailing on like one boss.
Far enough!
Glacial spear.
It does it. I'll smash you.
I'll heal you all. Raging spin.
Take this. Eat this.
I've let you all down.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea. Smash to pieces!
No, stop.
Going in.
Oh, we got this.
Shion, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Aztec Soul, I've been really digging it. If this gameplay looks good to you, I
Now
would
it's just
recommend
her.
it.
Faria, can you
Hey,
hear
you're
me?
right, Shmuliko. Now I'll have the
Faria.
Healy spot after it.
She's preparing another summoning.
Uh-oh, is this gonna be
The
like
art she's
Gauntlet?
casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Doahlim!
Her gun looks hilarious.
Forgive me.
Nice little just... Doahlim, my god, she was pregnant, you monster! Does your hand
Man, I
never
thought we were
stop seeking
goners.
blood?
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was
forgot.
curious what you were up to.
I
so I
remember
took the liberty of following
citing
you to
last
find
time
out.
that Avakir
I
had
overheard what
Ganabelt's
you said
voice. I
about
thought
Tarnigan,
Ganabelt
about
was
how
like,
he really died.
I'll
I'm
take
sorry.
her.
I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Doahlim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead,
That's why I never
he was
really
always
mentioned him
hanging
much in my
back,
stories.
worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
It's real messed
Indeed.
up, bro.
Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Doahlim.
Thank you, John Constantine.
I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead.
Whoa.
No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that.
You can't bring back the dead.
Forgiveness,
No, give me another life bottle.
acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite.
That's pretty
in fact.
effed up.
You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past
The will to live.
won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Doahlim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
When she comes back
I'm
and tries
glad
to kill
we
us,
could
they'll
stop
be ready.
Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her
Wait,
as well.
So where was the... Oh wait, this is...
I'm most grateful.
Where was
Oh,
the
shucks.
I totally missed?
We're on the same
Oh.
team, right? Let's move on.
Okay, yeah. I'm pretty embarrassed that I missed that. It's not... It's fairly clear. Did I see that Alfie can get better flame edge? Cool, cool. I would also like to... Actually, you know what? That might be a move for it. Did anyone else have they needed? No, 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 no.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah,
Oh, I hear it all right.
it's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Dana is pissed. Gives me vibes of when we kept seeing Lambda's past in that one dungeon in Graces. Wait, the ceremony took place in the Wedge? It looked like it was like in the street when we had the anime flashback or whatever.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Hey, what's up? I'm a big spider in my nest of thorns. Yoink. Maybe it's not that funny.
Alfred!
Bet you wish you couldn't feel pain now. Guys, I don't want to go up there.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... Like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me.
A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it.
Oh, is this never-ending story?
The end
Are we
of
fighting the
time.
nothing?
The visions of the apocalypse you've been
Law's
seeing.
just sitting there. They look like strong
If I'd known
hands.
how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
Is the
That's
voice we
right.
were feeling like
It was as if
Naori?
her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Xion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Aztec Soul, I'm pretty sure
Maybe
this
my
is
thorns are made from
fairly
that
deep
same
in.
astral energy?
I don't know enough to give you like a fraction, but I'd definitely say we're well past half.
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say
This
that
isn't
for
Dana's
sure.
will.
Cut it out, you two.
Rena's the one that wants to
Squabbling
destroy.
over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Xion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of.
Hidden truths. Special truths.
And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
Yeah, Allie, I kind of agree.
I'm sorry about what I said
I
earlier.
do wish their
Come
arms
on,
moved
let's go.
more. 'Cause I feel like it really emphasizes when you're
Finally,
wearing a costume
we
that's
begin to
thinner
understand
than
what
their
the
base.
thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
I've lost
We
control.
still don't know
They're
how to
doing
get rid
this.
of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Oh.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Xion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. But whatever happens,
This is gonna be their, let's make sure we've done everything before we walk through here.